Hello there. What is going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about some Star Wars Legion and all of the upcoming products and the release date information that we have for them. There's been a lot of different things floating around, but primarily I want to do a big thank you to LJ Pena from the Facebook group for Star Wars Legion. You may know him also from the Legion Discord, but LJ has posted a really helpful communication that he had with FFG, and it's all in the Facebook group. I will put a link to that thread in the description below, and be sure to check out the Legion Facebook group if you are on Facebook, or the Legion Discord for lots of excellent information. It's just a great source of information. So big thanks to LJ for sharing that with the community. And but basically, we learned a lot about certain release date information for a lot of the products that have been upcoming, because there were some issues with communication for a little while. Certain problems. We know that Dewbacks, were supposed to have been out a long time ago. People are constantly asking, what's the status of Dewbacks? What's going on with Rex and Dooku? Is the paint set ever coming out? All this stuff. So we're going to talk about everything that we know right now. Some things are tentative. Also, I want to do a big congratulations to patron for Christian Snyder, who just won the Armada 4-pack of promos. So make sure you contact me on Patreon, and there will be more Patreon giveaway promos. I'll also be doing some more promo giveaways. I am starting a new round of the giveaway right now, which is for a $25 Amazon gift card, which should help you out with the holiday shopping that you may have to do. It's just a great idea to, spend that and get some stocking stuffers for your loved ones, get an expansion or two for yourself, whatever you want to do. So that's running right now. You just have to be a subscriber and then leave a comment letting me know what your favorite upcoming expansion for Star Wars Legion is, or you can leave me a comment on any of my videos, and that's how you enter. You just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment. And that is going to run for a couple of weeks. In December, I'm going to be doing some pretty cool stuff. A lot of really cool stuff. So make sure you are subscribed and make sure you're clicking that bell for notifications, because I got a lot of really cool things that are happening in December. But I don't want to spill all the beans just yet. So yes, we'll talk more about that probably after Thanksgiving. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into some of the information that we have. So first thing I want to talk about is Rex and Dooku. Rex and Dooku are currently shipping right now. They are supposed to be out the 15th, which is this coming Friday. If you have pre-ordered from Fantasy Flight, you probably have a shipping notice already. I have a shipping notice already, and I should have them early next week, hopefully. The trend has always kind of been that if you pre-order from FFG, you get a couple of days early, and that's always nice because we love to get things a couple of days early. I especially like to get things a couple of days early because then that gives me more time to get an unboxing video ready for you guys, so you can now see if there's any surprises in there, or we can get a close-up look at all of the minis and all of that fun stuff. So it's always cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I guess they weren't originally supposed to be this early, but there were some quote-unquote business reasons why they're coming out now, and I think it's a good thing because, well, Clone Wars was also delayed, tremendously, but now that they're out, you're kind of getting to this point that games will get to when there's really just a core set out for a faction, and that there's not a whole lot of list diversity, right? It's like, all right, do I run 3 droidicas or only 2? That's like kind of where you're at right now. Do I run 3 barks or only 1? Or something like that. So now this is going to allow you to change up your builds a little bit more, and that's going to really help. We were not going to get into big list diversity until first quarter next year. Then we'll have a little bit more actual list diversity, but this is going to help kind of breathe a little bit of life into those factions. So looking forward to it. I was always looking forward to more lightsabers in Legion too. Anybody with a lightsaber, I'm really enjoying. So these are going to be really fun expansions when they come out. Dewbacks, we have an update on Dewbacks for Fantasy Flight. These should be showing up November 22nd, so very soon, which is very nice. A lot of people are really looking forward to Dewbacks because Tauntauns have been running wild, and I think a lot of people will view Dewbacks as one potential way to fight back against the Tauntaun invasion of 2019. They had to repackage all of these, and this was just something that it was I'm trying to look at the glass half full here. Had these all shipped with the wrong base, we'd all have them and not be able to use them. Well, I guess I don't know if that would be that much of a problem, because then we could just, put them on a different base, or everybody has those base kits or whatever. But it would have been a logistical nightmare for FFG, because then they would have to mail everybody a whole extra thing. So what they ended up having to do is take all of these, repackage them. They had a huge base, and they were only supposed to have a large base instead of a huge base, and they had the wrong size base. I didn't even realize that when I got mine at Gen Con. When I got my Dewback, and it was like, I was just like, wow, that's a big base, and I didn't even realize it had the wrong base. And it was through you guys in the comments that kind of pointed it out. I'm like, hey, dude, you're supposed to know this stuff, and I'm like, look, I unboxed a lot of things, and that one slipped. I spread myself pretty thin amongst all the games that I'm like completely crazy about, and so there are times when stuff like this is just like it'll slip through the cracks for me. But I did get my replacement base a couple of weeks ago, so I've been using Dewbacks, or one Dewback, a little bit. It'd be kind of cool to get another one. Although I get into this point right now, and let me know in the comments below if you're playing multiple factions. You're like, well, I really want Dooku, but I also want Rex, and do I really want to like buy 3 Dewbacks to try to run triple Dewback when I'm going to be having like maybe 3 other factions to also buy stuff for? It's like, like how much can you really do? So I think this is a really good time to consider sticking to a single faction, because with the upgrade card packs and all of that, it's like it's definitely a better environment to go with one faction, although it's going to be kind of a tough sell to say stick with only a Republic or Separatist faction since they have so little right now. So So, I think by next year we'll probably be in a better position to stick with just one faction. So, yeah. Next up is the paint sets. So I do want to talk about the paint sets a little bit, because this is something that they had announced a while back, and then we just never saw again. Like, what's going on with the paint sets? So they are tentative. And now I'm going to say tentative because that's always a fun word. But they're supposed to be coming Black Friday, which sounds really wild. Black Friday, so November, when is that, 29th, we're supposed to be seeing these paint sets show up. And these are just Army Painter paint sets, so they're, branded for Legion. But, if you're buying Citadel paints, it'll probably be a good value. I may pick them up. I'm not sure exactly yet. But, I might pick some of these up. I am thinking about, I've got this nice paint holder for all the Citadel pots, and it's from the Broken Token, and I love it. But I'm like, these are on a different style. I like the dropper bottles. They're just a lot easier to work with. I really like the dropper bottles, but I also like Citadel paints, and I'm like, maybe, I don't know. But we'll see. Maybe I'll buy them and review them. Maybe FFG will send me some paint sets to review. I don't know. They probably won't. They know I'm going to buy all of their stuff anyway, so it's like, why should we send Crabbok stuff when he's just going to buy everything, So, so these ones, I don't know if I'm going to buy or not. You hear that, FFG? If you want me to review it, maybe send me some. But they're not going to. All right, so anyway, so that's all stuff coming out in November, which is a decent. Now, for December, we got a lot of stuff lined up for December right now. So we don't have dates specifically for these, but you've got all 4 expansions, all of the upgrade expansions. So every faction is going to have a basic core trooper upgrade. There's going to have 4 different troopers that can go in, 2 personnel, 2 heavy weapons. We've already looked at all of those, I believe, in different preview articles, and they look great. They look great, and I believe this is the end of the soft plastic. As a matter of fact, I think that's the business reasons why Rex and Dooku are shipping now. That's my guess. My guess is that Rex and Dooku are shipping now because due to something, FFG had to be done with soft plastic by 2019. So come 2020, everything else that's coming out, it's got to be in the hard plastic with the sprue cutters and all of that. That's my guess. We'll see. They probably actually won't tell me that because I'm not really privy to business decisions. But yeah, so we've got Luke and Vader operatives, which is going to be pretty cool. We got the crashed escape pod, which is going to add some new life to the Republic, because then they'll have R2 and 3PO that can be used in both the Republic and in the Rebellion. We've got the Imperial bunker, which not that many people are really super crazy about. I am interested in, but I don't think that many people get. So I've got some interior terrain, and I'm thinking of hooking that up to the back of the Imperial bunker and try and, I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if that works. It might be fun. Maybe fun. All right. But yeah, so I've got some interior terrain with that Imperial bunker. We got the crashed escape pod. We got the 4. And then Luke and Vader operative. So Luke and Vader operative, I think, are going to be fun too. Again, I like lightsabers and Star Wars Legion. So that's all coming in December. Now, January looks like that's going to be a dead month for Legion, unless, of course, there's things like, I don't know, Iden Versio coming. Like, who knows? So there's probably maybe something coming in January that they just haven't told us about yet. Because again, they haven't announced any new products in a while, not since August. I think the last all new product that they announced was those Trooper expansions, which was announced, I think, like a few days after Gen Con. So really, Gen Con was, hey, let's announce everything here and then nothing else. So we're kind of due for some new product announcements, and I'm excited to see what's next. But I'm sort of surprised after the leak with Iden Versio and all that, they haven't really talked about that yet, and maybe it has something to do with those business reasons. Who knows? But we know that there's other things that will eventually be coming. So this is all quite exciting. So what else do we have coming in February of 2020? We're going to have to wait a little bit for these guys. That's still a few months away. But then we're going to get the B2 Super Battle Droids, the AAT tank, the TX-130 Saber class tank, and the Phase 2 Clone Troopers. So those are coming in February. It gives you time to save up because those tanks are big and they ain't cheap. I am really more excited about the B2 Super Battle Droids than the Phase 2 Clone Troopers. The Phase 2, I think I'm only going to get one unit of Phase 2 Clone Troopers. Maybe a second one, but probably just one. And then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, they get a surge token, but I mean, like, who cares? Like, I give out surge tokens. Like, I run Obi-Wan with like Force Guidance and aggressive tactics. I got surge for days. I don't even need to worry about this. So what are you talking about with the surge tokens? I don't know what accent I just took on. I don't know. I think it's like one of my grandmothers or something. But yeah. Anyway, that's what we know. A lot of cool stuff is coming out. The new giveaway starts right now, so make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment, hit that bell for alerts, and there's a lot of really fun stuff coming in with this game. It's a good time to be a Legion player. Very good time. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you call your loved ones. Thanksgiving is getting closer to us. We've got a lot to be thankful for, and tabletop gaming is a great one. So I will talk to you guys later. Also, I am thankful for my patrons. I want to thank my patrons so much for your continued support. You guys are amazing. You definitely help make this possible. Look for more patron giveaways very, very soon. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.